Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Season 2 of Love, Victor. And this is the spin-off series from the film Love, Simon, and I finally got around to finishing this. I felt so bad that I hadn't actually finished this, and the third season's coming out within the next couple months. And this is a Hulu original series focusing on Victor Salazar, who's a young man who's finally come out as being gay to his parents. And in the second season, he has a relationship with Benji, and Michael Cimino plays Victor, and you have George Sear playing Benji. And their relationship throughout this season is very rocky. It keeps going through... It does get a bit repetitive of, like, mad at this, make up. Mad at that, make up. Mad at this, make up. And it does get, like I said, repetitive in that sense. But there's still a lot of emotion, and you connect with it. And you do feel what's going on between the two of them. But Victor also gets to explore some of his other relationships in this season, where he builds this connection with Raheem, who is friends with his sister, and they have a lot in common. And then it starts becoming, it's like, who do you want Victor to be with? And, like, not gonna lie, I'm kind of Team Raheem at this point. And the season kind of leaves you off at a very specific point that leaves you open to be like, who's he gonna be with? And that's the kind of thing that, like, really grabs you with the hook for the third season. And before that, you get a really special moment connecting with Nick Robinson from Love, Simon that feels really impactful and empowering to Victor as a character and really highlights this season of growth. And then you have Anthony Turpel playing Felix's best friend who's dealing with his mother. He has this relationship with Lake, played by Bebe Wood, and their relationship kind of goes in a different direction. And Felix happens to have somebody else who's kind of coming into his life that he might have these feelings for. It just so happens to be Victor's younger sister, and I really like them. And honestly, I'm like, these new people in their lives, I'm kind of like shipping them instead of their original relationships. But it adds those kind of dimensions, and you have Mia, who's moving on from just being Victor's love interest in the first season to having her whole entire arc with her father, really wanting to stay here, and him keep trying to choose his work life and his new wife and new child over her, and it really pushes her to places where she has to go to drastic measures to try to find some control in her life. And you have also where Victor's parents are, and I really enjoy Armando and Isabel in this show. And Isabel, his mother, goes through a lot of things in this season, really pushing her envelope to becoming more accepting of her son, which is hard because on the surface it's against her religion and how important religion is in their family, in their culture. But she has a lot of great growth, and she has some great, like, yeah moments in this season. And Armando's in a different place where he's struggling to be like, does he stick it with his family? Does he follow these new opportunities in terms of love that he has with his woman that he meets in a support group? And where the season ends, I think, is pretty fulfilling and I think meaningful. And this season really delves deep into intersectionality of, you know, being gay, but it also might not be the same experience in terms of like what Benji's going through versus what Victor's going through, because he has the religious and the cultural aspects that make being gay such a taboo on a deeper level. And then it does deal with the fact that, like, the younger people in this film are really a lot more accepting of things and challenging the older characters to actually be like, I might have to change and do what's right for my family. This show, yeah, it deals with a lot of, like, teenage coming-of-age tropes, but I feel like it's deeply emotional. You enjoy the characters, even if the story gets a little too repetitive at times in terms of hitting the same beats over and over again. Where this season ends leaves you in a place where it has a lot of interesting places for our characters to grow. It makes you excited for the third season, and it makes you even more deeply connected with Victor and all of his friends, and that's what I really enjoyed about this season. But those are my thoughts on Season 2 of Love, Victor. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. and TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.